Please welcome President and CEO of Voto Latino, Maria Teresa Kumar.
She's speaking tonight. But hello, everybody. Whoever's checking in right now. You do a last minute stream. Probably not going to go live tomorrow, so gonna watch this last night of the shit show, the DNC shit show. Hopefully, Himbo comes in soon. But shit, you know what? I guess he was speaking.
In 2008, we delivered in 2020. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris won Georgia by 12,000 votes. Voto Latino, we registered 23,000 voters there. They won Arizona by 10,400 votes. We registered 34,000 voters there. Because we proved that when Latinos vote, Democrats win.
They're not getting
Now,
any Latino votes.
They're trying to suppress our vote. Boo. Our sacred and universal right as Americans. So let me be clear. Voto Latino has registered 1.5 million voters. And we are just getting started. Because since 2020, 4 million young Latinos have become eligible to vote this election. And I couldn't be prouder because we are registering them faster than any time in our history. This year, we will prove it again. When Latinos vote, you guys got the memo. Another fun fact, this year, more Latinos will vote than any time in our history. So that means, sí se puede, se está haciendo, sí se puede.
I don't want to listen to this bitch anymore. I really don't. Himbo's coming in at 5. We got Himbo coming in at 5. We're gonna figure out. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. Let me get a name tag in there. Yeah, I'm gonna register this off actually. There we go.
So that means that together.
I live in southeastern Pennsylvania, and I am a former Trump voter.
The main reasons why I won't support Donald J. Trump for president again starts with his chaotic behavior.
He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about my family. He doesn't care about working people.
34 counts, felony counts that he was found guilty of. That's not who we want running our country.
Trump scares the hell out of me.
2024 will be the first time that I have not voted for a Republican.
I will be proudly voting for Kamala Harris.
Where did they get these guys? They had a guy yesterday. They had the guy who was like, I have a podcast. And it's like he had like 60 subscribers. I gotta put that back up. Fuck. That shit fucking. This right here.
I live in Florida, and until 2 years ago, I was a full-fledged member of MAGA. I believe Trump. I was a MAGA pundit. I had my own podcast. I was in a state of panic, terrified.
I had my own podcast. This guy called himself a full-on
Democrats were destroying our country. When the pandemic hit, we needed leadership, but we were given almost nothing. It was a major betrayal to the country. So I finally stepped outside the MAGA echo chamber. I stopped listening to what Trump said and looked around with my own eyes. And I realized he had been lying about pretty much everything. Lying is Trump's toxic superpower. I live in Florida, and until 2 years ago, I was a full-fledged member of MAGA. I believed Trump. I was a MAGA pundit.
I was a MAGA pundit.
I had my own podcast.
I had my own podcast. Man has 64 subscribers. He feels qualified to call himself a pundit. It's crazy. Hey, cowboy. Cowboy kitty. But then, so now they're doing the same thing again. They keep on doing it. They just find these random dudes, these random middle-aged white men, and they band them together to go vote for Kamala. This is crazy.
My name is Scott from Tennessee. I'm a former Trump voter.
My name's Matthew.
Like, does anyone care? Does anyone give a shit?
I'm from Pennsylvania, and I'm a former Trump voter.
My name is Mike. I live in southeastern Pennsylvania, and I am a former Trump voter.
The main reasons why I won't support Donald J. Trump for president again starts with his chaotic behavior.
He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about my family. He doesn't care about working people.
34 counts, felony counts that he was found guilty of. That's not who we want running our country.
Trump scares the hell out of me.
2024 will be the first time that I have not voted for a Republican.
I will be proudly voting for Kamala Harris.
So I don't know, like, why is it? Can someone answer for this for me? Why is it that the only demographic that Kamala Harris can seem to really grasp is middle-aged Midwestern white dudes? Why? It's just a bunch of guys in their 40s who like have no idea what's actually going on. Look at this dancing. It's a party. It's joyful. It's joyous. It's joyous. Yeah, he left one cult for the next. Congratulations, buddy. Like no issues were solved there. That was just pure delusion. Hey, Snow.
Hey.
Snow's here.
What?
I started a little bit early, but
All right.
I
What?
just went over. They had like I was just talking. So basically, I was just talking about like did you see my tweet where it was like where it was like they had on night one they had a guy that was like, I'm a full on MAGA pundit. I'm a full-fledged member of MAGA, and the dude has like 64 subscribers.
What? No.
I was in a state of panic, terrified that Democrats were destroying our country. When the pandemic hit, we needed leadership, but we were given almost nothing.
Hold on.
I live in Florida, and until 2 years ago, I was a full-fledged member of MAGA. I believed Trump. I was a MAGA pundit. I had my own podcast.
A full-on MAGA pundit. He calls himself a MAGA pundit. The dude has
MAGA
64
pundit.
subscribers.
A MAGA pundit.
That was 4 years ago. 4 years ago, he had a podcast. He called himself a pundit, a MAGA pundit. But these are the people that they feel that like. Why is it that they're trying to shove like the middle-aged Midwestern white dudes in our face? It just over and over again.
And I'm a former Trump voter.
My name is Mike. I live in southeastern Pennsylvania, and I am a former Trump voter.
The main reasons why I won't support Donald J. Trump for
They're doing it again. They just get a bunch of like they just get a bunch of white dudes in the Midwest in their like 40s who like have no idea what's going on, and they're like, "Yeah, I left the other cult for the other cult."
Holy fuck!
I did the other cult.
Why?
president.
What? Why does every person they're interviewing look like a thumb?
That's
Is
what I'm
this a thumb
saying.
demographic? They're looking
That's what
for
I'm
specific
saying.
thumbs. These are all thumbs. It's
They're
just
looking
like,
for. Why are they
hey,
looking for
hey,
thumbs? Is
hey,
that
what's going
intentional? That
on?
seems intentional.
I'm riding with mine. Or sorry, I'm embarrassed with Harris.
I'm hurrying with Harris. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
But in sky into the sea.
Voter.
My name is Matthew. I'm from Pennsylvania, and I'm a former Trump voter.
My name is Mike. I live in southeastern Pennsylvania, and I am a former Trump voter.
The main reasons why I won't support Donald J. Trump for president again starts
Because
with
I'm getting
his
paid.
chaotic behavior.
He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about my family. He doesn't care about working people.
34 counts, felony counts that he was found guilty of.
Oh,
That's not who we want running our country.
Trump scares the hell out of me.
2024 will be the first time
I'm
that I
scared.
have not voted for
Trump
Republican.
scares me.
Into work.
Oh shit.
What?
One reason here of the many of why I'm voting for Vice President
They can only get the thumbs.
Kamala Harris and
He's a thumb with
Governor
a hat.
Tim Walz. I want to keep
What is happening?
President Biden started
What is
with
happening
the infrastructure
here?
plan and getting this country moving.
Because of these
This is
investments
insane.
into our country, it has put people
I
like
give a
me,
shit.
young people like me, Gen Zers, into work in the trades, working on electricity, carpentry, you name it.
The Inflation Reduction Act and the infrastructure bill had the biggest impact on climate change.
It's a thumb with a
give us the
wig.
opportunity to electrify our 7,000 square foot facility and
Thumb
go
with
solar in the
bands.
next 2 years.
If you invest money in infrastructure, you're
Hat
investing
thumb again.
money in the country.
Vote for Harris Waltz.
Are they all
in
cops?
November
They are
to
all
continue
cops.
these investments into our country and
By
to
the way,
grow our
skull,
country
everybody.
forward.
We should all vote Harris Walz 2024.
More like Harris balls. Bong.
Please welcome Cincinnati Mayor Aftab Pureball. And
Like no one cares. No one cares. Who
Pure
are
balls?
these people? Who's speaking tonight? Does anyone know who's
Who are
speaking tonight?
Who
are the
are
headliners
these
tonight?
people?
They got Obama already. They got the Obamas already. What's happening?
It's going to be a surprise. They're going to have Trump speak.
I think Biden
He's
was gonna. Oh, I do want to mention the reason I wanted to bring you on. Well, no, I mean we shouldn't be here, but I wanted to talk to you about RFK Jr.
Yeah. Man, I
so-
gotta say, man, I'm surprised
Can we
by
find
this.
that clip? Because like, fun.
Definitely haven't been saying this for a while or anything, guys. Certainly not.
But you said literally last week. I swear to God, you said this during the stream.
Yep, I did. I also
That
made
he was
a
going to
tweet
drop out
about
this week. We called it. We so called it. I'm going to pull that up right now. I'm trying to like search the transcript and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I've been saying this for a while. Like the guy had like the CIA helping run his campaign. Like this was a psyop from the beginning. This was always a psyop, guys. This isn't really hard to figure out. He's a Kennedy. Everyone around him that he loved and cared about was clapped by the CIA. Then suddenly the CIA is helping him run his campaign, and he's saying the CIA are very great people or whatever the fuck he said. Guys, it's a psyop. You know it's a psyop. Everybody did. They were just emotionally thinking. This is what I always say to people. This is why I always talk about keeping your emotional thinking in check. Because we're not going to get anywhere if we're being governed primarily by our emotions. You have to operate in what's called wise mind. And what wise mind is in psychology is it's combining your emotions with logic. That's how I try to operate in 24/7. That way you're not a total cold piece of shit sociopath person with no emotion. But you're also not like an overly emotional, easily manipulated person because you can't bring yourself back to the logic side. Like everything else in life, like China's economy, it's a balance.
Listen, I just want to specific. This was last week, guys. Last week. Listen to this. Probably, maybe Trump.
I'm going to go with Kamala.
You think he's going to go with Kamala? He is a Democrat after all. Yeah, he's eyeing the Democrat position, I think. Yeah.
I don't think he can break. He's
Dr. Nick says 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Okay.
I can go
Dr.
with that.
Nick will go with that.
We're going with 6 weeks. We're gonna roll with 6 weeks. But then 6 weeks. You
just
heard
2
it
more
here
weeks,
first.
Grab. 2
you
more
heard
weeks.
it here first. Within 6 weeks, RFK Jr. Clip this. Go ahead, clip this. RFK Jr. Within the next 6 weeks. Today is August 15th. Within the next 6 weeks, RFK Jr. will drop out and endorse Kamala Harris.
And on the same day, Joe.
We got one part wrong. So it just turns out that today, it's August 21st, guys. August 21st. Justin, RFK Jr. is planning to drop out the presidential race by the end of the week. And sources are saying he's going to endorse Trump. There's no guarantee yet. But
the funniest thing, though, and yes, I will graciously accept being all of y'all's one Marxist friend that's always right. No, we both did. And I got the Trump thing wrong. Because I overestimated RFK's extreme horny reactions to the Democratic Party. I thought he would never break from the DNC just because his whole family's personality is centered around that party. But we'll see. He could throw us for a curveball. He could endorse Rabbi Shmuley. We don't really know. I am enjoying some beer tonight, so I'm going to be extra stupid. Enjoy, by the way, people.
He's out. He's Audi 5000. And this was your independent dark horse that was supposed to come in and save the day. Remember when they all told us there was, oh my God. The man,
listen, guys.
The fact that even fucking Lori Spencer is not bought into him anymore. Like,
well,
how
to
much
be honest,
of a I told you so can we run anymore? We can't do this anymore. We just can't.
Yeah, at this point, we need to just start calling ourselves tomorrow's leftist news today. What do you mean they're already using that as a slogan?
You're white. You're white. Remember that. Yeah, I know white. I care what's going on. I care about what's going on in my country, in my community. Black and white. I'm from Detroit, guy. White supremacy. You're white. You're white. Remember that. Yeah, I know white. I'm black. You're white. I'm black. You're white. Remember where you are. So you live in this country. Politics. You liberal? Take your fucking mask off. You liberal? No, I'm not a liberal. I'm a nationalist. I'm a nationalist. I'm not a fucking liberal. I'm a Nazi. I'm a Nazi now. Oh, fuck out of here. Take your mask off.
Man, I didn't know the ACP would be here. Nice.
Yeah, dude, that's some Fed shit, bro. That's bed. That's Betty.
Hey, I'm a Nazi now. I'm a Nazi now because I don't agree. Oh, get the fuck out of here. See how disgusting these people are?
Oh, he repelled him with his belly fat. He repelled him with his male. He banished him with male pregnancy.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
What do you want, Kat? What? What do you want?
I'm gonna tweet that out. Actually, hotspot. It's a good video. But,
we did call it though. But I'll be honest. This isn't like I can't just jerk myself off up here and be like,
we're jerking
oh my
off.
God, I'm like Nostradamus. No, this was
but we said
from the beginning.
We said 6 weeks. We said within 6 weeks. 6 weeks. Today is August 15th.
I'll credit myself for that.
In the next 6 weeks, RFK Jr. will drop out and endorse Kamala Harris.
And on the same day, Joe Biden's gonna die. No, that's all right. We got till Friday. But here's the
thing. I hope that happens. I hope that happens.
That's so funny.
You heard it, guys.
Okay. So
for whom the bell tolls.
Oh.
All right. So on Friday, RFK drops out. Joe Biden dies. Let's see.
Oh, they got Cory Booker on here.
Lisa Blunt Rochester, know that name. Know that name. My friend, my sister, and soon to be our senator. I can't wait to work with her in the Senate. But next, we're going to hear more about the ongoing fight for reproductive freedom. This is a fight that affects every single American, no matter where you live, so-called blue states or red states. If Donald Trump has his way, he's going to push through their extreme agenda. Project 1825. I'm sorry. I roll that back. I got that wrong. Project 1925. Oh, I'm sorry.
How about Project D's nuts?
Project 2025. That poisonous agenda where every single state will be in a state of crisis. So let's hear more from leaders who are fighting back.
You know what's also ongoing right now? A genocide, but, fuck that, I guess.
Freedom! But we got freedom! They're literally doing the fucking freedom meme. The freedom, the America freedom.
Yeah,
they think that,
the parties,
so like, okay,
the parties are merging.
Has anyone ever asked, like, we're fighting for freedom, right? But she's the vice president right now. There's no one asking that question. It's like you're one step down from the big guy's chair. He's basically dead already. You could make him. The CIA is moving him. You could make him do whatever you want, really. But it's so if you're fighting for freedom, and he's implying that we're living under some sort of tyranny right now. What does that mean? You're the vice president.
Say, y'all.
She doesn't even have a policy platform yet. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. She doesn't want to come up with it. It's crazy.
I just gotta say, every single American friend I have already thinks they live under some kind of tyranny right now. Not just the COVID. This started way beforehand. You could argue it started during the 9/11 era, when people's free speech started getting curb stomped, and people started, This has been going on for a while, but the elites, the comfy libs, and the HVAC business owner chuds, the small business conservatives, God, if only there were a fancy French way to describe small business owners. Oh well. But yes, the petit bourgeoisie, they're fine with this. They think they're super free. Why? Because they're not the ones being subjugated. So. Yeah, real quick. Where are
unity. Caring for others.
Being able to feel safe.
My choice to vote.
Would you mind if I leave and go set up the Rumble real quick?
Yeah, because I'm gonna rant for a bit. Wait, I gotta go in the studio.
Okay, yeah.
I just clicked the link. Fuck. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
I gotta give me 1 sec. Stay there for a second.
You want me to leave first? Yeah, because we can't. Leave.
No, I'm gonna leave first. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Union strong.
Basic human. Choose if and when.
Kid choose.
Because of them, my husband and I were able to choose if.
Oh, choose. I keep hearing to choose.
Please welcome Colorado Governor Jared Polis.
No one cares. No one cares who is this guy. No one cares about this guy. No one gives a shit about this guy.
What's the deal with me with the studio? Hey, everybody. Oh, shit, that's right. I gotta... Hold on. Give me 1 sec. I forgot that he took his screen sharing with him. Let's go back to this dumpster fire of a shit show. Oh my god, it's everywhere. Like, okay. Is there just a stream of this? Yes, it's right here. Okay. One sec, guys. Hang in there, my little cupcakes. My shitties, my whorings, my midnights. You look like you're in a UFO. I know, there's some cool stuff we can do here. Let's get a moving background. I like this one. This is my favorite. Yeah, nice and pretty. Who the fuck is here?
There we go. Whoa, what is this?
I don't know. I made it pretty. People are saying we look like we're in a UFO, so that's cool.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's the inside of RFK's synapses after the brain.
Okay, Rumble's up. Rumble's up, guys. We got the Rumble up. But check out Kick. I want to really get big. I want to get big on Kick. Yo, Kick. We got to get Kick out. I'm going to favorite this. Put this on my bookmarks bar, bro.
Let me go find us on Rumble so I can promote that shit too. Guys, if you'd rather watch us on Rumble, in case we get taken down by the elites. Or whatever. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
In case we get taken down by the elites. If you want to feel it, if you want to feel us on Rumble. What am I talking about? I don't hear shit. What's going on?
It's muted. Yeah, it's the Colorado governor. I mean,
they want to take us backwards, but we aren't going back.
Is it just going to be all of this?
Ever. Let's stop Project 2025 and elect.
They're just going to talk about Project 2025
this November.
It's the same thing. Every single goddamn fucking election cycle, it's the same stupid shit. This is why I gave up on electoralism a while ago.
Debbie Wasserman Schulz.
They're just voting against some boogeyman in the horizon. What is this thing? Oh, her. Okay.
Yeah, oh, it's Debbie. It's Debbie Wasserman Schulz.
Look her,
it's the spaghetti monster. It's the spaghetti monster.
Bro, we gotta zoom in. What is? Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god.
Hello, America.
Oh, fuck me.
Floridian, I bring you a cautionary tale. For the people of my state, Project 2025 is just a threat.
It's here now, motherfucker. There's no. It's already like dead. It's happening now. Half the policies that they're suggesting on there is already happening. The other,
I'm sorry,
like 25% is like stuff that Democrats would also do, and it's it's just it's really bad pro wrestling. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I got a thought.
From the classroom to the emergency room.
Oh my
god. You can keep going. I mean, the volume's pretty low.
So here's a thought. Does this not seem a little too goofy, like a little too cartoonish? I know the RNC convention was also.
It's kind of like always been like this. Yeah, it's been like this since like the 90s.
But is this not a little too goofy? I'm starting to wonder, like, what's the game plan here? Because nobody, not even the dumbest libs, are gonna eat this up. This is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
This is like almost intentionally bad.
Record heat and rising seas, extreme MAGA Republicans deleted mentions of climate change from state law. Today in Florida, a near total abortion ban endangers women's health and their lives.
Oh, you guys care about the climate, do you? Because last I checked, the billions of dollars of weaponry your administration, your party, is using in Gaza right now, it's probably not good for climate change. The military-industrial complex, in general, is not good for climate change, but y'all don't want to peep about that. You want to make us eat little, you want us to sip out of little shitty paper straws. You want us to eat bugs. You want us to buy super expensive electric cars. But yeah, let's just let the biggest polluter in the world just run around and fuck up the climate anyway. You guys are dumb clowns. Okay, sorry guys, I'll turn this up a bit. This is, I need to shut the fuck up.
Project 2025 in practice.
This is Thunderdome.
It's what Donald Trump and J.D. Vance want for the whole country. But we're not going to let it happen, are we? Now, I say this as a Floridian, but also a mom and an American. We can't let them do to America what they did to Florida. Are you with me?
What did they do to Florida that Florida hasn't done to itself?
To elect Kamala Harris, the next president of the United States of America. Thank you so much.
At this point, both candidates are so fucking bad that I don't even know what America. I don't know what you're supposed to do here.
Susan Del Bene.
Either way, you're voting for a genocide, and both sides are so cartoonishly brain dead that you're almost insulting yourself by voting for this bullshit. What are you supposed to do? We can turn it up a bit. I'll shut up for a bit.
I mean, no, I'm not. I might have to take a phone call. I mean, I might actually have to take a phone call real quick. Would you be able to take the reins for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
Sure, but why don't you just take the phone call like in front of the whole stream? That could be cool.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, just do that.
It's
Share
like a
some
doctor
personal
call.
information.
No,
doctor call?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's violating HIPAA.
They don't want
Is
Republicans
it about that rash you were telling me about? That like really bad rash? Like
Yeah, from the monkeypox.
yeah.
I have that.
Yeah, well, let me know what cream.
How does it get Debbie?
Promises into progress. A Democratic majority means lowering costs and growing the middle class.
Yeah, take off whenever. I'll take the reins.
The child tax credit and making
Okay,
it permanent.
I'm still texting.
Protecting reproductive freedom. And yes, a Democratic House means Speaker Jeffries will certify the 2024 election. We need just 4 more seats to take back the majority. The good news is we have fantastic candidates in winnable districts all across the country. In battleground states like Michigan and Arizona. In blue states like New York
Crab box,
and California.
Crab has crabs. He absolutely does have crabs.
And Nebraska. And we're going to make history by picking up a seat in the state where I was born, Alabama.
These are almost robots. How are they rolling out just a steady stream of fucking Bethesda NBCs?
These critical races.
I've seen more charisma in Starfield.
Our freedom,
for fuck's sake.
Our democracy and our future. So let's get out the vote. Let's take back the House. Let's make Hakeem Jeffries our next speaker. And let's send Kamala Harris and Tim
Dear
Walz
God,
to
they
the
got
White
fucking
House.
Hakeem Jeffries coming now.
More like Hakeem Tua. Am I right? Come on, guys, you're supposed to laugh.
Minnesota Attorney General
Banning
Steve
everybody.
Ellison.
Oh my God, it's so bad. This is.
Friends,
I don't know what to say.
I'll never forget when I first saw the video of the murder of George Floyd.
Of course.
I was heartbroken. I was angry. And that morning, my phone rang.
And that's why you should vote for a cop.
Governor Tim Walz. Tim Walz felt the exact same way I did.
Tim Walz. These people are just boring.
They're so bad. This whole thing is bad. It's every single person they roll out here is just like progressively more cringe. I legitimately, America, I empathize with you. I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do here. If you're at a point where you're like, who do I vote for? I'm like, I'm just sitting here like, good luck, because I don't know. You can vote third party like for Jill, but that's masturbatory, as we know, because it's not actually going to happen. Everybody does want Jill Stein to be the next president, but I will always argue that you secretly don't want that, because you had to die a hero, and you know the rest. So is every candidate here just gonna is it gonna be the same thing? Trump bad, Project 2025 scary, going back to monkey, don't make us go back to monkey, and that's it? Is anybody gonna actually talk about like what they're actually going to do for the American people?
No, nothing.
Can anyone like pretend? Be like, yeah, we need universal health care. Nope. Yeah, we need to stop the genocide in Gaza. Nope. We need complete state control over the means of production. Nope. Okay, maybe one of those are a little out of place.
I feel like everyone would really stop fighting. We would all understand if everyone just read What Is to Be Done by Lenin.
Yeah.
If everyone just read that fucking book, please just read the book.
Not just that. Read What Is to Be Done.
If you're gonna read the book, if you're gonna read any book, and you want to fix things, you don't have to make it the Bible. Make it What Is to Be Done by Lenin.
That should be your Bible.
It should, read both of them if you can. But, I would put that next to the Bible as to like things to be read.
Yeah. And then after What Is to Be Done, read Left-Wing Communism in Infantile Disorder. Because you're going to need that after you read What Is to Be Done. Because you're going to start to understand all this ultra-leftist, wrecker, purity fucking bullshit that happens whenever any sort of, like, movement starts and you see all these people freaking out over it. Okay? Lenin covered that. He wrote a whole fucking thing about it. Because he had to deal with these and yes, they are reactionaries. He had to deal with these reactionary fucks back in the day, too. They just don't... The worst, I'll make a Himbo quote. This is going to be a quote. The worst reactionary is the reactionary who does not know they are reactionary. Because conservatives know they're reactionary. It's in the name. They're like, no, we gotta return to monkey.
Where's Hakeem Jeffries?
This whole using a toilet thing is brutal. I want to just shit on the floor. That's conservatives.
Okay, I guess he's coming on there.
What is with the weird, like, not even trying to... The gestures are fascinating. They're so odd. What are we doing?
Let's see this new ad. New Cop Mala ad. It's gonna be a rule of law ad. Watch. Okay, watch. It's gonna be like a tough on crime Democrat ad. Watch.
It's gonna be some Homelander shit.
Yeah.
Have you ever discussed Special Counsel Mueller or his investigation with anyone?
Could you repeat that question?
Has the president or anyone at the White House ever asked or suggested that you open an investigation of anyone? Yes or no, please, sir? Seems you'd remember something like that.
I don't know.
Please answer the question.
Senator, I think I've answered the question.
No, you've not.
I'm not able to be rushed this fast. It makes me nervous.
Can you think of any laws that give government the power to make decisions about the male body?
I'm not thinking of any right now.
Never mind.
Let's move on.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Close.
I will admit it.
Close.
I know why the MAGA people are freaking out though, because just the whole bullshit thing they've created over her.
Yeah,
She seems like more of a fascist than Trump, and the thing is, they like that about Trump. They'll never admit it, but they're the most cucked. MAGA supporters are the most cucked people in the fucking planet. Easily the most cucked people on earth. They want a dominant figure to pin them down and nibble on their ear. That's MAGA. And the problem is, the reason why they're secretly so fucking scared is they're making her out to seem like she has a bigger dick than Trump does. Like, they're making her seem more badass than Orange Man.
Yeah.
And so they're scared. I didn't know they'd run that. I thought
they're kind of running her over like the Zoomies, the Zoomers. They gotta really hone in on that demographic for some reason. Like did you see the Hotties for Harris thing that Michael Tracy went to?
No, and I don't want to. It's probably going to make me depressed.
It's really gross. I don't know why he went to this. You make your own judgment.
Greg, you know.
I do too.
I know too.
I do too.
We both know. We both know.
He went to Hotties for Harris.
Of course he did.
He said it was pretty fun.
Oh God.
World-renowned journalist. Hotties for Harris.
If there is any man who looks like he wears women's panties in his free time, it's that person. Oh my God. Every time I see him, I'm like, that guy knows covering himself in Vaseline.
Please welcome Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel.
See, no one cares about this.
Criminality.
Does anyone know who this person is? Who is this?
They don't. They're all gonna say the same thing though. It's brainwashing.
That's why I'm putting it on mute, because there's really no point. There's no point unless it's like someone who is like some like actual. That's just like a random governor.
Here's the thing. We could just we could mimic. We could just fill in the blank of her lips moving, and it would probably be pretty accurate.
Yeah, the captions are on.
A nose, you go, yeah. Like, every single one of these people is going to say the same shit. Scary boogeyman.
We could do a quick segment on Nord Stream real quick if you want.
Sure. Because I need a break from this
no
already.
One's watching this.
I'm gonna literally just crush this beer.
I do want to bring this to you. So we did a little bit of coverage of Nord Stream last stream actually, where they just straight up admitted it. They admitted that it was Zelensky, more or less. At least that was a suggestion. Then, now we have the Czech president in an interview saying that we did it, but it was good. We should have done it. It was justified. Bombing the biggest eco-terrorist in history. For some reason, Cory Booker's back, but ADHD. The biggest eco-terrorist attack in history was okay because Russia. That's literally the justification. That's what we're rolling with.
Týden Wall Street Journal uvedl, že za útokem na plynovod Nord Stream stojí vlastně ukrajinští vojáci. Údajně vlastně o tom útoku věděl i prezident Zelenský. Byl to podle vás legitimní cíl?
Já nemám nějaké
usvědčující jasné informace, že by to opravdu byla Ukrajina, kdo za tím útokem stál. Na druhou stranu, když se vede ozbrojený konflikt, tak se vede nejenom proti vojenským cílům, ale i proti cílům, které mají strategický charakter. A pokud tento útok byl zaměřen na to, jak přerušit dodávky plynu a ropy do Evropy a zpětně peněz Rusku za tyto produkty, pak by to, a říkám schválně kondicionál, by to byl legitimní cíl. Ale já ty informace opravdu
legitimate goal.
Týden Wall Street Journal.
So he's saying word for word, if it's to cut off the supply,
tento dodávky plynu a ropy do Evropy a zpětně peněz Rusku za tyto produkty, pak by to, a říkám schválně kondicionál.
So if it's to stop a legitimate, if it's to shut down Germany's entire energy industry, if it's to have them cause an entire energy crisis, simultaneously blowing up a billions of dollars, like this thing is very expensive. It's a fucking pipeline. Takes years to build.
Yeah.
But it's okay to blow it up. By the way, the amount of oil that was spilled too, biggest eco-terrorist attack in history. It was the biggest oil spill in history. You care about climate change? That's something to care about.
They don't care. No, they don't care.
Now we're saying now that the cat's out of the bag, now we're saying, you know what? It was us, but they deserved it because of Russia. Because Russia, we've these people, we've literally reverted back to. Not even back. It's become reflexive now. It's like either but Trump, but Russia, but Trump, but Russia. They don't have any more things to say anymore.
Yeah. The other thing too,
there's nothing to say. It's just
the other thing too. What I've noticed is that liberals, they can't figure out how to reconcile their different current things. You saw this with COVID, because they'll never shut the fuck up about bodily autonomy. But suddenly that went out the window with the mandates. And then they don't shut the fuck up about believable women, right? But then when Tara Reid came out, suddenly she's lying. And now with this, it's like, oh, we got to care about climate change, but it's like, oh no, it's okay to do some climate destruction, as long as it's because of the other current thing, which is Russia bad, Ukraine good. They can't reconcile. This is how you know people don't have convictions, because there's no consistency across the board. They're just listening to whatever TV man tells them to fucking do. Same thing in reverse with conservatives too. Conservatives are all my body, my choice when it comes to the job, but when it comes to gender affirming care or, like abortion, it's like, oh, suddenly, your body, the state's choice. So, fuck.
Who are these people?
That's what I'm saying. Who are these people?
No, really, who the fuck are these people?
Wait, hold on. I'm sensing genocide apologia a little bit.
Off before he was loaded onto a pickup truck and stolen from his life and me and John into Gaza. And that was 320 days ago.
Oh, these are hostage fans. I didn't see the ribbon. Holy shit! Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Let's fucking go. Let's hear this. What's up? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you
They're literally
fucking
crying. They're crying.
Kidding me right now?
At this moment, 109 treasured human beings are being held hostage by Hamas in Gaza.
It's 118 now because they killed them. They blew
You're
them up.
trying to virtue signal in the middle of a genocide that has killed over 40,000 women and children.
I mean, when we want to talk civilians, 200,000 at least.
200,000, sure.
It's been almost a year, dude.
I'm going with the lowest number because it's still so much higher than this narrative they're trying to create.
They've been saying that since December. It's not
and
that. It's not 40,000. It's not 40,000.
You liberals think this party is going to do anything for Palestinians at all when they're doing this shit, when they're parading these schmucks up here to try and fart out this narrative that 100 and something people who are probably fucking Polish are more important. Their lives are more important than thousands upon thousands of brown people. That's the narrative they're creating here. Sorry, I'm pissed off at this. They have the gall when there's a lot of our comrades, pro-Palestine protesters out there right now protesting, saying stop the genocide. They pulled this shit on stage? Oh my fucking... Sorry. Trying to calm down.
No, it's okay.
Oh man. Okay. If all the protesters can just come inside the building now, that'd be good. Oh, all right. Let's get through it.
Okay. We're just making an Instagram video.
They are Christians,
by the way,
Jews,
guys,
Muslims, Hindus,
I'm starting a shit
and
posting
Buddhists.
page on Instagram.
They are from 23 different countries.
Page on Instagram.
The youngest hostage is a 1-year-old red-headed baby boy, and the oldest is an 86-year-old mustachioed grandpa. Among the hostages are 8 American citizens. One of those Americans is our only son. His name is Hirsch. He's 23 years old. And like Vice President Kamala Harris, Hirsch was born in Oakland, California. Hirsch is a happy-go-lucky, laid-back, good-humored, respectful, and curious person. He is a civilian. He loves soccer, is wild about music and music festivals. And
good, I hope you genocidal pieces of shit cry all night.
And travel since he was a little boy. His bedroom overflows with atlases, globes, maps, and National Geographic magazines. On October 7th, Hirsch and his best friend, Honor, went to a music festival in the south of Israel. It was advertised.
Did they die like all the babies die every single day in Gaza? Did they die? Is that what happened?
They also went to celebrate Hirsch's 23rd birthday. As rockets began to fall, Hirsch, Honor, and 27 other young festival goers took refuge in a 5-foot by 8-foot bomb shelter. Terrorists began to throw grenades into the shelter. Honor stood in the doorway and repelled 7 of those grenades before the 8th one killed him. Altogether at the Nova Music Festival, 367 young music lovers were killed. This was just one of the many attacks on neighborhoods and communities in southern Israel on that terrible day. In total, 1,200 were killed, including 45 Americans. Hirsch's left forearm, his dominant arm, was blown off before he was loaded onto a pickup truck and stolen from his life and me and John into Gaza.
That literally happens every day.
And that was 300
to a plethora of human beings.
Ago.
Children, babies,
Since
mothers,
then,
grandparents.
We live on another planet. Anyone
yeah, you do.
Who is
you definitely live on another fucking planet.
Or has had a parent can try to imagine the anguish and misery that John and I and all the hostage families are enduring.
Rachel and I are comforted to be back in our sweet home, Chicago. We were both born and raised here, and our families still live here. This is a political convention.
This is a shame, like, virtue signaling event.
But needing our Washington bring home and will stop the despair in Gaza.
They always do this like half measure, like both sides shit, where it's like
children home.
Okay, no, just look at look at the amount of time. Look at the amount of fucking time they spent this whole sob crybaby fest over one person who wasn't even dead. And then at the end, they're like, oh, by the way, yeah, Gaza. And then they're like moving on. They're signaling which side they're with. They're signaling which side their party's with. And they're signaling, most importantly, which of these two factions you should have more empathy for. This is fucking disgusting. This is gross. I hate this shit. And his hair looks like gorilla pubic hair, and he should shave his head. Get that gorilla pubic hair off his weird head.
If you're balding that bad, you should shave it off.
In Gaza.
Just shave. You look based.
We are all profoundly thankful to you, the millions of people in the United States and all over the world who have been sending love, support, and strength to the hostage families. You've kept us breathing in a world without air.
This is actually like psychopathic.
Release
it's
kind of crazy.
Calm to the
Who's
to
up
the journey of our nation, Joel.
This is the third time. This is the third time they brought up Cory Booker.
I think he's like the host.
He's like the
shit show.
Like, is he like hosting tonight or something?
Well, you know how in comedy shows they've got like the host that comes out after every act. He kind of like does crowd work and introduces the other hosts. I think this is his thing.
Yeah, he's like the opening act.
And if there's any tradition in America that has helped us to generate that joy, it has been the artists of America. It has been those
guys.
folks
If you're on Instagram,
bringing the rock and roll,
please follow my
funk,
meme account. I'm trying to start a meme account. I'm
gonna
eventually attach it to a.
Well, tonight we are blessed by one
You haven't changed your name yet, so I'm not following
American artists.
Why?
That helps us to cleanse our spirits.
Wait, should I change
to
it?
raise our hearts and to
what was the good one we had?
That joy.
Molotov
Ladies and
memes.
gentlemen,
I'm gonna
I give you one of the true greats in America.
I mean, you don't have to change it to that, but internet
I like it, but like what I know.
Aaron Morris.
Internet extremist is good too, though.
But the thing is, okay, so the hashtag extremist actually has 31K posts. So, like, it's not that bad. Because it could be anything. It's obviously a joke.
What the fuck is this?
If you don't like it, get the hell out. That's what they yell when I open my mouth. A stick is a stick, a stone is a stone, but who's gonna care if...
Okay, we're not talking about.
We can't do this. I'm sorry. I'm too angry. I'm too heated. I'm way too heated. I can't deal with a a weird Lion King fucking musical number about how you need to vote for Holocaust terrorists. Oh my fucking god. This is turbo cancer. I think, you know how like there's a lot of speculation on what's causing all the turbo cancer? This caused so much turbo cancer that the turbo cancer went back in time from before this event and afflicted millions of people. This is just, damn. I have no words.
Oh my Christ. Scrounge Twitter for them. Who are these people? I can't believe it, dude. The frickin' what's going on now? They got the spaghetti hair monster is just like just insane.
This is bad. I feel like
It's just Cory Booker tonight. Is that what it is?
I feel like
Where's
they
the vice
blew all their
president?
top. I feel like they blew all their top DNC loads yesterday, and they don't really have anybody. Because like, who's going to be speaking of
this? Feels like this is like premature democratization.
Premature manipulation.
Yeah, premature
like,
democratization. A donkey. Yeah, there's some.
They just got this guy and they injected him with like all the cocaine in America. And he's just up here like hype manning all this shit. Him and his.
Do you hear what you say sometimes?
No.
You said all the cocaine in America.
Yeah,
all
they gave him
the
a suppository. They stuck it up his ass.
This man boofed the entire all of the United States supply of cocaine. That's crazy.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
And now he's up here with his Oblivion create your character face. Trying to fucking...
Dude, okay, if any...
Productive rights. The right to marry who you love. The right to be free.
They're still saying the same shit. What the fuck?
In a way that didn't pit American against American.
Oh, I want to die. This is awful.
By healing rifts, by bridging divides.
I don't even know how this is going to land on normies. I legitimately don't know how even normies can't be like, you know what? I have so little self-respect that I think this is pretty good. This is for nobody.
To make this
Holy
one
shit.
nation under God a little more indivisible.
Indivisible.
Now you all know this.
Indivisible.
Trump betrays these ideals. He viciously attacks Democrats and Republicans. His put-downs know no shame.
It's literally just mean tweets.
And they don't attack him. And they never attack Trump, ever. They never attack Trump.
People with disabilities.
This is the thing with them, like they have, it's always like, it's always a projection.
His is the politics of smear and fear.
Also, when has he talked shit about trans people?
And elevation. Donald Trump.
The only thing I've heard him say was that he's going to ban the kids thing.
When are we going to get?
But in America,
there's not enough diversity
you
here.
can't lead the people if you don't love the people.
Cory Booker is not enough for diversity.
All the people.
Sorry, Corey. You got to be up there all night because we got nobody left. And Joe Biden died,
they bring the joy.
Shut the fuck up.
Think about it. They're descendants of immigrants, shopkeepers, slaves, educators, people who face
We're all descendants of immigrants, dude. Unless you're Cherokee.
Hate with love. They are the living dreams of their ancestors. But look in this arena.
Update the.
Look around you right now. We are all our ancestors' wildest
Greg,
dreams.
I'm going to be honest. I'm about to live up to one of the dreams of my ancestors right now.
Okay.
If you get my drift.
Can you give me the password to the INN kick account?
And that responded
to
every
one
of
those
those challenges with that classic
I don't know if I
Did you make
American
it? Did you make
Yes,
it?
No, Indy did. Indy did.
Oh, okay. I got it. I'm gonna ask him.
Indy's online. Like him.
So there are doubters out there.
I'm gonna make food real quick.
There are people that doubt our collective strength. They want to tell us how bad we are. They want to say that they alone can save us. Well, we know that the power of the people is greater than the people in power. And we're not going to lose our faith. Look, I want everybody in here to let us all say it together. I believe in America. Let me hear you. I believe in America. I believe in America because our elders told us that no matter what the obstacle, like the gospel says, we shall overcome. I believe in America because our soldiers died on beaches and battlefields. They died at sea and in the air so that we could be free today and say together, I believe in America. I believe in America because our fighters fought at Stonewall. Our marchers
Your fighters
marched
fought.
in Selma.
Wow.
Delegates met at Seneca Falls. Every single one of them believed in America.
This is like when you run out of material.
Didn't believe in them.
When you run out of material, like you run out of
I believe in America.
And you're like, shit, well, I gotta kill a bunch of time and run out the clock.
Impossible dream. Because Neil Armstrong went to
I don't know what this is supposed to do.
And because when we elect Kamala Harris,
this is just weird.
A boy or girl
this is getting weird.
In America from any creed, color, or heritage that will ever think being president of the United States is impossible again.
Yes. Thank you. This is pillow fascism, as I call it.
In America.
This is fucking fascist. Don't you believe otherwise for a second.
In America, the land of courage and compassion.
They have wrapped themselves.
Believe in America, where we
they have a veneer of good guy shit going on.
And let me tell you, if you believe in America, if you love in America, then you will work for America.
Love in America?
And
if you love in America?
Together, when we stand together, when we organize together, when we vote together, I will tell you this, when we fight, we win.
It's so creepy how they chanted that. Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Do they have screens saying like, shout, we win? Oh, fuck me. Who's this now? All right. Sorry, I'm getting overheated. I'm taking off my clothes.
Like countless Texans, I grew up going back and forth across the border from El Paso to Ciudad Juarez. My family.
Yes, I'm aware my shoulders take up almost the whole screen. Don't make fun of me. I'm not as bad as the song.
The border is my beloved home, the place where my children grew up. Forget what you hear on the news. I'm from there. When it comes to the border, hear me when I say, you know nothing, Donald Trump. He and his Republican imitators see the border and immigration as a political opportunity to exploit instead of an issue to address. Congress hasn't passed comprehensive immigration reform in nearly 4 decades. The 3 times they tried, Republicans blocked legislation that would have funded border security and created a more humane immigration system. They are not serious people. You know who is serious? Kamala Harris.
Did she just say they're not serious people?
I met the Vice President when she visited El Paso.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
System. They are not serious people. You know who is serious? Kamala Harris.
I guess they've been watching independent media.
I met the Vice President when she visited Republicans, blocked legislation. I met the Vice President when she visited El Paso. I saw firsthand.
This is fucking dumbest goofy shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
And human rights advocates.
She was playing World of Warcraft.
She asked questions. She listened. And
what class do you think she plays in World of Warcraft? I'm gonna say Hunter.
She recognized
Mage, yeah, actually, yeah, Mage.
At the border
Mage energy, but yeah, Hunter too.
As filled with opportunities as it is with challenges. All Republicans have to offer is demonization and bluster.
That's all you've offered this whole fucking...
With Kamala Harris as
all you guys have done is demonize the whole time. You're doing it in your speech.
Of America.
You're actually
strengthen legal pathways.
You're actually demonizing.
We can secure
Republicans demonizing. That's impressive.
Treat with dignity those who seek a better future within them.
I have a question for you. Who really wants a solution at our border?
Our administration worked on the most significant border security bill in decades. Some of the most
We don't! That's why we're covering this. Figure it out.
The bill. Even the Border Patrol endorsed it.
And that bill included thousands of new border agents and personnel, new technology that can detect and stop fentanyl, more judges, and faster asylum processing. For the first time in decades, a chance at a real bipartisan solution.
But at the last minute, Trump directed his allies in the Senate to vote it down.
They're blaming it on me. I said, that's okay, please blame it on me, please.
He tanked the bipartisan deal because he thought it would help him win an election. Which goes to show Donald Trump does not care about border security. He only cares about himself.
Wait. Sorry, am I understanding this correctly? They're trying to position themselves as the tougher on border security party?
Yes.
Is this what I'm getting?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie though. Okay.
But they won't say it out loud. They won't say, okay, so they can't say the word migrant. They can't say the word illegal because they get in big trouble from the liberals.
Yeah.
So they're saying now, yeah.
Okay, so this is why also this is another reason why the MAGA crowd is freaking the fuck out. Because you know what they're doing here? It's very clever. Now, mind you, whatever party's elected, it's just a speed run to stakeholder capitalism. We have a video on that, by the way. But this is why they're freaking out. Because they're starting to speak conservatives' language. Because all conservatives understand is power, big man strong, and conserve. America first, all that. Listen to the rhetoric here. They're speaking conservative language to those, like, run-of-the-mill voters. But they're not fucking... They're way better at pretending they're not insane. That's what's happening here. It's good. I'm not going to lie. Like, if we actually had elections, I'd be like, she's going to win. But it's whoever the ruling class thinks is a better hedge bet. So, whatever. This is just a lot of this.
In that job, I walked underground tunnels between the United States and Mexico on that border with law enforcement officers.
Yes.
I went after transnational gangs.
Perfect.
Drug cartels and human traffickers that came
Guarantee
into our
with
country
gender-affirming
illegally.
care.
I
Perfect.
prosecuted them in case after case, and I won. So here is my pledge.
I'm gonna need you to take the heat for a
As
second.
president, I will bring back
I'm
the border
gonna dip for a moment. I'm gonna just like
and
dip
I
out for a
will
moment.
sign it
Oh, you gotta put that cream on? Okay, buddy. Just, if it flares up too bad, let me know. I'll take over.
I'm taking my phone call.
Oh, your phone call. Okay, so Crab's taking his phone call from his doctor. He has a really aggressive rash on the, he's dealing with a very aggressive rash on the lower, situation.
Chris Murphy.
And
That's not happening. That's not happening.
Okay,
That
we're
is
just
not
kidding.
happening.
We do a little trolling here. We do a little trolling.
I just want to let you know.
So anyway, he's trying to play it off a little bit. He's very humble, but he's got.
That's exactly what happened.
He's got some. I don't want to say warts, but maybe like blisters, I guess, on the lower situation of the body. So he's working with a doctor on getting that fish fixed, and we wish him all the best.
The whole bill.
Yeah, it's apparently gotten really bad. It's apparently spread to his couch. The first two cushions, not the third cushion. Just the two cushions.
Gave the president the emergency power to
yeah, exactly. This is why we need Medicare.
Serious reforms to our asylum system.
Wrong thing.
One Republican
This is
said
what we need Medicare for.
it would have had
Exactly.
almost unanimous support if it weren't for
What is
Donald
this Ozempic bitch I'm seeing? What is that face?
Trump killed
Why does
that
every
bill.
single one of these
And he
people
did it because he knew
look like
that if we
you?
fixed the border, he'd lose his ability to divide us, his ability to fan the flames of fear about people who come
None of
from
this is
different
happening.
places.
See, yeah, guys,
Right, you
like
guys
denial
know,
is a
right?
common thing when
Hate
you're dealing with a
and division,
surface
Trump's
health concern. So
right? People,
let's just have a lot of
like Trump
empathy and hope
Katie
he
Vance,
can
they need
find the
it
treatment
to
he
survive in
deserves.
politics. People are saying that they're weird, that they're creepy, and they are weird, they are creepy.
You're also weird and
But
creepy.
Even worse, they're weak.
He does have a Ozempic face. Thank you. It's fucked.
Kamala Harris is not weak. For 20 years, Kamala
Like
Harris
I told
has been
you,
tough
they're
as
speaking
nails
the
when it comes
Chud
to securing
language.
our border.
That's why the Chuds are freaking the fuck out.
She went after drug smugglers, human traffickers. She put 100 gangs.
Because they're painting her as having bigger balls than tiny hands die.
Says that
To be fair, I think she probably does have bigger hands than Donald Trump.
That's flat wrong, and Kamala Harris knows it. She knows this too. Engraved on the Statue of Liberty is a poem. The last line reads, "I lift my lamp beside the golden door." For generations, that lamp has called people to start a brave new life in America. My ancestors, your ancestors, and the parents of the next President of the United States of America. Kamala Harris knows that we can be a nation of proud immigrants and a nation of strong immigration laws. That's why when she's president, she will bring that border bill back, and Kamala Harris is going to pass it. How do I know this? Because in this race, there is only one candidate who has ever been willing to do the worthy, redeeming work of making our country better, of recognizing that we do not have to choose between celebrating our heritage and enforcing our laws, right? The beautiful thing about America is that we can be both. We can be a nation of immigrants who love their country and a nation with a secure border. And there is only one candidate. There is only
At this
one
point,
candidate
they're literally like,
who can deliver
we're the
that
better
vision of
Republican
America.
Party.
And it's Kamala
Vote for
Harris.
us.
Thank you
You
very
don't
much,
have to
Democrats.
pretend to be a fucking dick anymore just to fit in with these psychopaths. We're Republicans too, but we're nice, so you can just be normal. You can be normal around us. What the
is
is
the border.
this?
The traffickers. They pack migrants into 18-wheelers like cattle, 50, 100 at a time. Then they seal the doors.
Oh, really? Do
That's
they?
when
Do they seal the
911 calls
doors?
come.
Okay, the 911 calls.
Desperate, terrified,
Okay.
gasping for air.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Sometimes we
Yeah?
get there in time.
Oh, word?
Sometimes, despite our best efforts, we can't. When Donald Trump comes down to Texas, stands next to officers in uniforms just like mine, he's not there to help us.
Just like the uniform that you put on for this.
He is a
this.
self-serving
It's not Halloween,
man.
sir. Oh my fucking God.
I mean, look, just like when he killed the border bill, he just made our jobs harder. Now, Kamala, on the other hand, has been fighting border crime for years.
They're literally painting themselves as the better Republican Party.
And when the traffickers didn't stop,
Holy shit.
she put them in jail.
They're literally just like, we're better
Down in my
Republicans.
neck of the woods, we call that fooling around and finding out.
I'm not gonna lie, this is.
I may be paraphrasing.
If I
a bit.
believed again in this phony electoralism shit, I'd say this is a really good
The
strategy.
border sheriffs that I know, right?
They're just
And
leaning into
we're
like,
like
yeah,
Kamala.
we're
We
chuds,
protect and serve.
but we're chuds
We
that
enforce
like
the
gay
law.
people.
We show compassion. And we
Holy
fight like
shit.
hell to protect our
This
border.
is so weird.
Because as we've always known in Texas, cuando luchamos, ganamos. When we fight, we win.
This is so
Please
fucking
welcome
weird.
California Representative Pete Aguilar.
Thank you for rolling the R. I appreciate it. If you didn't roll that R, I would have thought he was white.
I'm Pete Aguilar, chair of the Democratic
Well, now he
Caucus.
just confirmed it.
For 4
So.
generations, my family has called California home. I grew up in San Bernardino, a working class community defined by family, faith, and hard work. These values,
Gusano Central.
shared by Latino
Gusano
families
Supreme.
across this country, are what made my family's American dream possible. And only
Welcome to the
Kamala
DNC.
Harris and Tim
We're here to
Walz
tell you that
will
we're the most
protect the American
reactionary
dream
people on earth,
so that
next to
every
the
family
other reactionary
can earn a
people.
living,
But you should vote
own a
for us
home,
because we're
and reach their full
reactionary,
potential.
but we smile about it.
This is a
That's all this
vision
is.
for America that Donald Trump will never understand. All he knows is chaos and division. He talks about tearing American families apart, pitting neighbor against neighbor, community against community. Compare that to what Kamala Harris has done as vice president.
Hey, buddy.
Almost 500,000 people who live here and are married to a U.S. citizen can now apply for lawful permanent residence.
Okay, so they're finally easing up a little bit, and it's like,
Who graduated
okay, but we're
college
like
have
benevolent
easier
chuds.
access to work visas. And we would have much more security at the border if Donald Trump hadn't tanked the bipartisan bill. Folks, we don't have to choose
Never mind, they
between
went
a
right back
secure
to
border
like we're
and
chuds.
building an America
This is
for all.
incredible.
Under President Harris, we can and will do both. As a prosecutor, she took on transnational gangs and cartels. As president, she will fight for pathways to citizenship. And I can tell you, as the highest ranking Latino in Congress, our community understands
The highest
stakes in this
ranking
election.
Latino in Congress?
Because
What
we
is
believe in the promise of this country. We believe our nation is stronger
can't deal
when we
with
keep
this.
families together.
What the fuck?
We believe our union is more perfect when dreamers
Oh my
become
God.
doctors, teachers, construction workers, and military service members. Latinos believe in that American dream and a brighter future.
Yeah, all of them
One where
do.
we secure our border
I didn't know you were the spokesperson for an entire ethnicity. Thank you, sir. I was wondering what Latino thought about, like, as a whole, as a collective.
We will win.
I didn't know they were like the illithids, and they had like an elder brain that generated like a hive mind. Thank you so much. Oh my God. How are they this bad at virtue signaling?
I'm a Filipino-Japanese DACA recipient.
I'm a third-year
medical student, and I am a DACA recipient.
Thanks to DACA, I've been able to open up my own business and
I need another beer.
clients as a lawyer.
So
I can't do this.
Of my dreams
I can't do it.
bit closer. It is
I can't do it.
To know that the court system may end DACA next year, and to also hear Donald Trump calling for mass deportations.
It is time that we recognize dreamers for who they are. We are contributors to this great nation.
I thought you said
Vice
streamers.
President Harris, who has continued to fight for DACA recipients.
She was the one who stood with us, who sat with us, who heard our stories.
We need a future President Harris to ensure that dreamers like me can continue to
What, you guys didn't think I'd do this sober, did you?
Our communities and our
Fuck that. Oh my God.
Please welcome United States Marine Corps veteran Carlos Eduardo Espina.
Wait, is he gonna speak for Latinos now?
Mi gente.
Oh my God.
My name is Carlos Eduardo Espina.
This is the
And
worst
2 decades
tokenism
ago,
I've ever seen.
When my parents immigrated to College Station, Texas, you told them that one day their son would reach 14 million followers on social media, graduate law school, and speak at the Democratic National Convention. They might not believe you.
All you gotta do is sell your soul for the moneyed interests of capital.
The land of opportunities where anything is possible.
Sir, most Americans can barely afford rent. What the fuck is possible,
I
sir?
interact with people who, like
Anything
my
is
parents,
possible. I've never
came to
liked that fucking
America
term.
to fulfill the
Sorry,
dreams
I'll let
and
him talk.
ambitions that in
I know
their
I'm
home
ranty.
countries were
I'm one beer
impossible.
in now.
People who work hard,
Try to
contribute
put
to
a button on
society,
it.
pay taxes because yes, immigrants pay taxes, and love this country deeply. The same people Donald Trump wants you to believe are poisoning the blood of our country. This is dangerous, and it is outright anti-American.
But you guys just like ran shit on like we're gonna be strong on the border. You can't have both.
Ronald Reagan, a Republican, once said, "We lead the world because unique among nations, we draw our people, our strength from every country."
I did not just hear Ronald Reagan once said at the DNC convention.
Reagan
You were
knew.
not quoting Ronald.
Reagan knew
He's
that
quoting Ronald
welcoming
Reagan.
immigrants is not a Democratic or a Republican value. It is an American value.
Oh my God.
To be pro-immigrant
Welcome to
is to
DNC.
be pro-America.
Day 3. We're gonna quote Ronald fucking Reagan, who started this whole fucking nightmare to begin with.
Kamala Harris understands this too. And that's why
Oh, man.
once elected, she will
Yeah,
reject
yeah,
hate
Rick.
and find
Fucking,
solutions
fucking,
that make our
fucking,
nation
for real.
stronger. So let's get her elected. Let's
For
get
real.
her elected.
Oh my God.
And ensure that our country remains a beacon of freedom and opportunity for all. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless the great state of Texas.
Guys, this is the party. This is the party that Donald
Please
Trump
welcome
is saying is
former
doing a
Homeland
communism.
Security and counterterrorism
The party that
advisor
quoted
to
Ronald
Vice President
Reagan right
Pence,
there.
Olivia Troy.
Just in case we're curious. That's how down bad we are right now.
4 years ago,
What the fuck is
from the
this?
Trump administration.
Oh no. Oh no,
As
it's
a
you.
Republican
Ew. Ah.
who dreamed of working in the
Don't
White
you look
House,
like Michael Jackson?
it was a hard
What's
decision.
happening?
But as an American, it was the right one. I saw how Donald Trump undermined our intelligence community.
Can you see anything underneath that weird fucking eye shit that's going on?
Process. Now, he's doing it again. Lying and laying the groundwork to undermine this.
What's happening with your eye?
It's his MO.
Your eye's drooping.
To sow doubt and division.
This lady is melting.
That's what Trump
she is
wants,
fucking melting.
Because it's the only way he wins.
I did not sign up to watch a lady melt on national TV.
Because it's the only way they win. As a national security expert,
she's got the eye of the fires.
I'm sorry. De una inmigrante mexicana.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Que realizó el sueño americano.
No, you look too much like a mannequin in
Being
Eaton's.
Inside Trump's White House was terrifying. But what keeps me up at night is what'll happen if he gets back there. The guardrails are gone. The few adults in the room the first time resigned or were fired. I grew up in the kind of working family that Trump pretends to care about. Conservative, Catholic, Texan. July 4th was our most sacred holiday.
What is happening to her face?
Those values made me a Republican. And they're the same values that make me proud to support Kamala Harris.
Bro, you're literally letting the cat out of the bag. You're essentially saying, between the lines, that there's no difference between either of these fucking parties.
Protecting
you fucking ice cream cone with makeup on. You are an ice cream cone with makeup. You are a melting ice cream cone with makeup.
So to my
what the fuck is happening?
You aren't voting for a Democrat. You're voting for democracy.
Can I vote for you to go and fix whatever's happening here? Because it's going to give me a fucking stroke.
Standing up for our country.
How about you stand off the fucking... Hey, buddy. I was just calmly reacting to everything. Everything's under control.
I took my phone call.
How'd it go? Do you got some treatment, buddy? Like, how bad is it spread?
It's highly contagious. It's actually a computer virus.
Good evening. I bring greetings from the great state of Georgia.
What is with his hair?
Let's get the hard part out of the way. I am a Republican.
His hair looks so like shiny. A wave in the ocean.
He's so shiny.
Tonight,
what is happening? He's got metal for hair.
I don't. But you do have to recognize her prosecutor mindset.
What is this about?
Understands right from wrong, good from evil. She's a steady hand and will bring leadership to the White House that Donald Trump could never do.
You are the... Every single time I'm like, this is the weirdest human being ever, they bring out an additionally weird human being.
If you vote for Kamala Harris in 2024, you're not a Democrat.
Kamala's hair? Is that a Freudian slip, sir? Did you put on Kamala's hair? Is that why that slipped? Vote for Kamala's hair, everybody. Yeah, that's the problem. Greg doesn't have a good enough, protection against backdoor attacks.
Raising 3 boys, and we have a family motto. And it says, doing the right thing will never be the wrong thing. During 2020, during just the lowest of lows, when we had armed officers outside our house protecting us from other Republicans, Donald Trump had targeted us. My son came downstairs, and he handed me this coaster that I'd given him years before at a father-son retreat for our church. And he said, hey, Dad.
That's like my mom's writing. What are you talking?
Never be the wrong thing. Stay strong.
Kid's writing. This kid's hand's writing. What the fuck is that?
To my fellow
Briggs Rash wrote that.
want to pivot back towards policy, empathy, and tone. You know the right thing to do. Now let's have the courage to do it in November. Thank you, and God bless you.
Again, hold on, I gotta piss real bad. Take the reins for a minute.
Okay. I'll probably be quiet, so busy. This is This is kind of a bullshit stream.
We will never concede. It doesn't happen. You don't concede when there's
another commercial.
And after this, we're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down to the Capitol.
January 6th! No!
Because you'll never take back our country with weakness. You have to show strength, and you have to be strong.
Cruiser 50, it does look like we're going to have an ad hoc march stepping off here. There's a crowd surge heading east.
Mike Pence, I hope you're going to stand up for the good of our Constitution and for the good of our country. And if you're not, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. I will tell you right now.
Oh, I needed to pee. Really? We're doing January 6th.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
We're back on January 6th.
49 hours declaring it a riot.
5 to 50 be advised, they're trying to breach and get to the Capitol.
Y'all could just offer a minimum wage increase
9/11.
and clinch this.
This was the liberals' 9/11.
This was shit-lit 9/11. Easily.
We have a breach of the Capitol! Breach of the Capitol to the upper level!
Breach of the Capitol!
Mike Pence didn't have the courage to do what should have been done to protect our country and our Constitution! Bring out Pence!
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know why? They're literally running something that most people with a brain have understood by now was a psyop, and they're like, "This is why you gotta vote blue." This is so fucking cynical. Oh my god.
We can't hold this. We're gonna get too many people. Look at this vantage point, man. We're
trying to hold the alphabet. We're trying to hold the alphabet down. We need an area for the House members. They're all walking over now through the tunnels.
I legitimately cannot believe, I still can't believe they had the fucking nerve to roll out those, like, Hamas hostages with everything going on. Oh, I'm so mad about that. Holy fucking shit. So mad.
H208 with 4 members. The door's barricaded. There's people flooded the hallways outside. We have no way out.
Officers still remaining on the House floor, so we can secure the members on the other side. Copy. Get them up!
And if I win, I will be looking very, very strongly about pardons. And I mean full pardons with an apology to many, an apology. They were peaceful people. These were great people. The crowd was unbelievable. And I mentioned the word love, the love in the air. I've never seen anything like it.
So of course they saved the worst night for last. Typical Democrats. The worst always comes at the end.
Please welcome Mississippi Representative Benny Thompson.
I need to know.
January 6th,
Oh, of course.
Most of my colleagues.
Yeah, let's keep talking about January 6th. Let's just talk about it all night.
So Bill Clinton is supposed to speak tonight.
Of our American democracy.
Really?
Tim Walz
But
and
as what
Buttigieg are the headliners.
Witness.
All right.
Let me remind you that the members
we got
of
Booty
that
Juice.
Mob
We got Secretary Booty Juice.
Secretary Booty Juice.
Bill Clinton, and Tim Walz.
I'm not gonna lie, Tim Walz is a good speaker, but
he's not bad.
You know, I'm sorry, a COVID snitch line, like, you're a piece of shit. You suck. You should be peed on by multiple elephants.
He should be, yeah. Harris,
multiple elephants,
Walz, Harry Balls. Harry Balls, Balls, Harry.
Harry Balls, Harry.
Harry Balls.
Harry Balls.
Harry Balls. Harry Balls.
Harry Balls. Harry Balls. Damn, you left me out to dry. It's okay though. I know you got a lot to deal with. Is he just going to like emote? Is he just going to emote about? Okay, yeah. Thank you.
I attended the Harris Walz event in Milwaukee and thrilled to support the first female president. I cheered. Do you think this is real? I cheered in my seat for 4 hours waiting for Harris and did not protest, but because I wore a shirt that said Free Gaza, multiple armed police and Democrat officials kicked me out. She had a sweatshirt that said Wise Dems 2020.
Wisdoms, as in wisdom. I think that's what they were going for there. Yeah. The Democratic
Gaza
Party
shirt was
gave
sadly. This hurts. I'm a leftist. I was crying listening to Hillary Clinton's speech. Inspired part of it, and blah blah blah.
This is what I can't stand about leftists in the West. You're just fucking liberals who want different compromises with capitalism. That's what drives me insane. At this point, if you are not at the very least a socialist, just get out of the way. Okay? Let our people do what we've always done throughout history and fight those people. Because you know it's going to come down to that.
Yeah, like, dude. The problem with these people is I'm trying to comprehend this. So like she understands that Harris has been complicit with genocide this entire time for the past 10 months.
Yeah. But she's
she was excited to support her. Like I'm already confused at the start. Like, are you? So she made it clear that she was not protesting. I did not protest. What kind of fucking does that make it? Like, these are the compromises that we're talking about. It's like yeah.
So this is
because she said the word ceasefire. It's kind of
no. So this is kind of where we're at. Okay, you've got a bunch of people who are concerned about the genocide in Gaza, but they're still so libbed up in their brains, okay, that they're not able to empathize with that group of people beyond their own personal comfort. So they're like, yeah, you know what? The genocide in Gaza is bad, but Trump's worse. Therefore, I am going to vote for Kamala Harris, and I'm going to support the DNC because of the boogeyman shit. This is how these people think. It's like you got two candidates, and they're both fully supportive of Israel's actions. And it's like, I'm going to vote for the lesser of these evils instead of being out in the streets, instead of being organizing across the board, instead of screaming as loud as possible your opposition to this, instead of protesting your vote. they're like, you know, like, yeah, well, if it's genocide or genocide, I might as well vote for the genocide that's like not mean and like all my friends agree with, you know, like it's just like about me and my feelings. That's what it is. I'm sorry, at this point, if you're not out in the streets over this, if you're not protesting over this, if you're even considering supporting this party, then you don't give a fuck about Palestinians. You're just using this as a fucking virtue signal. You're just noticing this is gaining traction and you're using it for your own narcissism. That's the only fucking reason. And this chick is a LARPer like the rest of the LARPers. At the end of the day, they're going to vote for a party that is complicit in genocide. Because I'm sorry, genocide should be a hard line. You don't get to, like, lesser evil vote for someone, for a party of people that is in any way enabling this. Kamala Harris could end this with one phone call. Joe Biden could end this with one phone call. One phone call and it would be over. And these fucking people, all these progressive, socialist, LARPy bitches are sitting there. They're sitting there. And yes, Joe Biden just died. But I digress. All these LARPers, all these phonies, all these opportunistic sociopaths are sitting there and they're like, you know what? Like, yeah, they're not doing enough. But it's better than Trump. Listen, if you're casting a vote for a party that is complicit in a genocide, you've picked your fucking side. Period. That's it. And everybody I know who, when that election panic sets in, I'm making a list and I'm checking it twice. All the far left accounts, all those people who's genocidal are nice.
You can watch this guy now. I'm cooking.
Me too.
Are you really? I'm actually cooking.
No, I'm just angry and molding at a bunch of frightened viewers. That's it.
Making some stir fry. I just want to see booty juice now.
I don't know why anybody's watching this. I've just been yelling the whole time.
Just pure.
Just been rage.
This feels wrong.
Please welcome
Abby.
Olivia Juliana.
Hello from a proud Texas Democrat.
Shut the fuck up.
This November, I'll cast my first vote in a presidential election.
Oh my God, she sounds like.
The fact is, our right
This
to
is some
vote
anime
is
shit.
under attack.
What is happening?
I've seen it. Long wait lines. People blocked from registering to vote. Texans denied our voice. Donald Trump's Republicans are making it harder for us to vote. But we won't let them get away with it. And Kamala Harris won't let them get away with it either. She's fought for our freedoms. She's fought for our voice. But we will only be heard if we vote. As the saying goes, if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. So Gen Z, let's take our seat in our democracy and cast our ballots this November
Who's saying
for
that?
Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. And now,
No, you can just walk away from the table and eat with a bunch of other people. What does that mean? Like, if you're not with the Democratic Party, they're gonna fucking eat you? What did you just say? I'd make a joke, but I'm a better person for making it, but it was a really easy joke that I could have made. You guys all know what I'm fucking talking about. Abby, no! Ah!
I love you.
Oh, no! Oh, Abby just delivered that critical hit, natural 20. God damn it. She definitely had the Dave.
Every song that I've written, it's because of my love for you right here. But this year,
This year I've prayed very hard for peace to come to our world's nations, but also to each one of our hearts.
Oh, any particular nation you'd like peace to come
Even
to?
though our hearts have been beaten and broken. Beyond prayer, I know the importance of action, and now is the time to understand where we are and what it will take to win. Win the broken hearts. Win the disenchanted. Win the angry spirits. Now is
Oh,
the
look
time.
who it is. Wait, what? Oh, were you talking? What's up, buddy?
This is the moment to remember.
Ah!
You tell your children where you
I'm
were
not supposed to be here.
and what you did.
What are you doing, dude?
As we
I'm hiding backstage.
As we stand between.
Oh shit! I thought you were trying to come in. I tagged you in
No,
like
I was
wrestling.
I was just fucking with you guys.
Courage.
Okay.
We're still building? Good. This is it's entertaining watching you lose your shit, I have to tell you.
Get up.
This makes me so fucking mad on a milk. Why did I do this?
I don't know either.
I don't know why you chose to do this to yourself.
I'm just live streaming me melting down now. Everybody's just watching and they're like, what's happening? Do we need to call an ambulance? I don't care.
I want to
Berserker
delay the
blood is
stream
coming
for
up.
9. Let's push that
We have
9
some
o'clock to
serious
10.
problems
Just
in
keep
this
doing
country.
this. This is funny.
We have some serious problems
Kindness
in this
over
country.
discrimination and peace over war. Every time.
Yeah.
Peace over war. Do you know how many wars of gold?
We must choose to be above the ugly words.
We got like 3 wars going on right now.
Has this guy ever heard of Azov?
Those words and anger create.
Those words, Azov,
We
battalion.
must keep on keeping on until we truly are a united people of these United States.
Vibes and feels.
And then,
Is this who wrote Harrison's speeches?
we will reach our higher ground.
It's your Ghost Rider.
Which is Israel.
Are y'all ready?
Just say we're the United People of Israel. Everybody will get it. They'd cheer. Just do that.
Are you ready to reach our higher ground? Are we ready? Because you know we need
Yeah, this is the level of seriousness that I'm going to give the DNC. I'm going to do the stream as Bonan Man.
Vice President.
So I only saw a couple of the speeches. Was this whole thing this fucking bad? This is bad. This is like.
No, this is pretty bad.
Are y'all ready? Are you ready?
Oh man.
Are you ready?
No.
Kansas, are you ready? Are you ready?
No.
Clap your hands like
I want to launch a preemptive red terror right now.
Now somebody scream!
No, Stevie. No. Get me out of here.
What is this? No, they're
Wait,
doing
I think it's
music.
Avatar like
What?
that.
Here we go!
They have a gun to his head. They've got a sniper, like, somewhere.
I want y'all to sing with me. Come on. People. You sing.
Oh my god.
Keep on land. Soldiers.
Wow.
Y'all say keep on one.
I gotta drink more for this shit. What the fuck?
Keep on turning.
Oh yeah, mute the music.
I think John
Mute the
Lennon's
music, yeah.
playing it. John Legend.
Yeah, don't get us pulled. You.
But it's live. Okay, yeah. Keep on trying. We can.
Do we really want to listen to that anyway? He's just like. He's basically saying. He's basically just saying, "Hey guys, I think this genocide needs a soundtrack." That's all this fucking is. Jesus Christ. This is even funnier because we're just watching him like twist around like a weirdo. Seriously, what is the point of any of this? We're in idiocracy, guys.
No, we're
It's not
fully
close.
we're fully in it. We're fully, completely 100% in it.
We've made fantastic time. Because this wasn't supposed to happen for a while. We're just fucking there.
No, it was like supposed to be 2050, that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And we're only in 2024, and we're already here. We're already here.
Yeah. Can you imagine what's going to happen by 2030? Not like that's an important year or anything.
Not like there's an agenda or anything going on there.
No, we will be good.
No, I don't see an agenda.
We will all be good.
He is retiring. What do you mean?
We penetrate the DNC cabinet.
All right, I'm moving this thing to 10 o'clock. So you can continue to.
Well, it ends. Well, we're gonna. I just want to see Bill Clinton. That's it.
I do too.
I want to see I just want to see Bill Clinton. Secretary Booty Juice can go fuck himself. I don't really care.
I love Booty Juice.
Secretary.
I'm not gonna lie though. I saw one interview where he kind of clapped. I don't know. I don't remember what it was exactly, but he must have had a good cup of coffee. So he had some good pushbacks in this whole pro wrestling stupidity. But I digress. Yeah, this isn't. I mean, fuck.
Oh, we're back. We're back. Oh, Cory Booker's your MC now.
Nebraska was getting down.
No, he's
been doing the shit all night. He's done all the cocaine in North America.
No.
Stevie's song is powerful, but so was his words.
He's taken on every cocaine. He's done every
he's not
cocaine.
even president, so he might as well show for his next job.
He gave us a call in his remarks. But now I got to tell you, the party is going to keep going. We're just getting started, again.
Yep.
And this is a segment that I am very, very excited about. Because it might be Wednesday night, and we might be in Chicago, but
we've got an MC.
Starting to feel like
unhinged bullshit.
Something I've wanted to say my whole life. Live from New York, it's Saturday night.
Oh no! What the fuck is this?
Keenan.
No.
I want to die.
Oh, it's Key and Peele? Oh no!
From Nickelodeon? Is that Keenan and Kel?
Yes. That is Keenan. Keenan has been on Saturday Night Live for 15 years.
What's up, DNC?
How is he not aged?
It's good.
They're gonna win. They're gonna win, dude. They're gonna win like 8% of millennials for this.
Big old book from before.
It's the Good Burger guys.
Colorado Governor Jared Polis ripped the page out of it.
How is he not aged? He looks the exact same as when I was like 10 years old.
The Republican blueprint for a second Trump term. It is a boo. It is a real document that you can read for yourself at KamalaHarris.com/Project 2025. You ever seen a document that could kill a small animal and democracy at the same time? Here it is. You know how when you download an app and there are hundreds of pages there that you don't read, it's just the terms and conditions, and you just click agree, right? Well, these are the terms and conditions of a second Trump presidency. You vote for him, you vote for all of this. Let's take a look.
He's 46.
All right, do we got Matt here with us tonight? Is Matt here?
That is not a 46-year-old. This is a fucking vampire. This is a member of the Anunnaki.
He's
Matt,
childless.
I understand that you work as an AV tech in Nevada, and you make a decent hourly wage.
Childless,
is that
look
right?
at me. I got 1 million grays. Probably because yelling like this all
Oh,
fucking
I don't know
day.
if we can hear Matt. Can we hear Matt?
Oh.
So who's gonna fix it?
Fail on the Zoom
Keep
call
speaking, Matt,
at the
till we can hear
DNC. I love it. $1 production,
Okay, that's
they
good.
can't get the freaking
I guess we're gonna move on from Matt.
You're muted.
And this is Becky. Becky, can we hear you?
You're muted,
Becky.
Hi, Keenan.
Sure
It's great to be here.
Oh, there we go.
What
They got
has
it.
Norm Macdonald been up to?
See,
I
I
haven't
was
heard
going to
anything
say
from
it,
that guy.
Abby, but I didn't want to say
Now,
it.
Becky,
But
you're
black don't
married,
crack.
correct?
That's what Abby
I
was
am. Me
saying.
and my wife have been together
Oh.
for about 8 years.
Oh, that's amazing. Very, very cute.
Thanks.
But
I'm up here
got some
38
bad
going
news
on
for you.
64.
I hate that.
On page 584, Project 2025 calls for the elimination of protections for LGBTQ plus Americans.
What?
So,
Does
yes,
it?
right back
Terrible.
to the Stone Age. I'm afraid so.
Right back to the Stone Age. That's terrible.
Yeah, it is. Thank you, Becky, for being here and making that wonderful point. All right, next up,
Making that wonderful point.
we
It
have
sounds like
Nirvana.
someone with a gun
Nirvana,
to his
are you
head.
with us? And your people are with us as well? All right, good. Now,
These poor
Nirvana,
schmucks.
I understand
Yes.
that you are on insulin to manage your diabetes, yes?
One sec, guys.
Yes, and thanks to President
Wait,
Biden
now
and
I'm
Vice
sitting
President
here by
Harris, I only pay
myself watching this
$35
shit. I
a
didn't
month
wanna
for
pay
my
it.
insulin.
Oh, this is so precious.
That is
Come
great.
on, boys.
That is great.
Oh, I'll be right back.
But-
No, I'm not going to be right back.
On
I'm
page
hanging.
465,
This is wrong on so many levels.
Project 2025 calls for millions of people like yourself to pay more for prescription drugs like insulin.
Why?
Why?
Wait, what?
Well, I guess maybe to help Big Pharma make more money that they can donate to Republican
What?
politicians, I assume.
What?
Oh, because
Yeah,
they've never
that
donated
makes
anything
sense.
to Democrats.
Yes, unfortunately, it does make sense. All right, let's talk
Sure,
to Anita.
'cause
Anita, are you
Whatever
there?
you do, guys, don't look up donors to
Yeah.
both parties and don't connect
Hello,
any
Anita.
dots. Don't do that.
Hello.
And don't
Anita,
look
what
up
do you do for a
Pelosi
living?
stock tracker
I'm
or
an
quiver
OBGYN
quant.
who delivers babies and does surgery.
Definitely don't look at
And
BlackRock's ties to both
OBGYN.
these parties. You gotta pretend they're different.
She is an OBGYN that
my
delivers babies.
word.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, yeah, it's bad news,
Cowboy
isn't it?
Nick Fuentes
sure
is a
is.
fucking fed. I
On
will
page
call this. You
459,
will find it
Project
out one day.
2025,
All lies will be
resurrects a
revealed.
law
You wanna-
from
you wanna just end the
1800s called
stream and let
Comstock
Andy
Act
do his
to
thing?
ban abortion
Well, I'm
nationwide
not doing
and throw healthcare providers
Whatever,
in
man.
jail.
Oh my God.
No, honestly,
It's
honestly,
ridiculous.
I'm so over this.
All right, let's do one more.
I'm so
This
over
is
this.
Sharia with us. Sharia,
This
are
is
you there?
awful.
I'm so over this and I'm ready to go. I kind of want to just go to the
Love
gym
it.
real
All right.
quick and eat
Let's talk to
and
you.
go to bed.
I understand that you work
So.
for the federal
Sure. We can end it if you like. I'm good either way. But yeah, this is dumb as shit I've ever seen since the RNC convention.
We'll wait till
They're
9:30.
like neck
I'll
and
wait.
neck.
I'll wait till
Stupid.
9:30.
Department of Education, and she's a proud civil servant.
Yeah, let's call it 9:30, and then Indy
Well-
can do his thing.
Okay.
I hear he's
Unfortunately for
doing
you,
at noon,
on page
at 9:30 we're
78,
doing a
Project
memorial
2025 calls for
and a
President
fundraiser
Trump
for
to
Greg's
purge the civil service of
medical,
everyone who
situation
isn't
that's
a
happening.
MAGA
Like crabs.
loyalist. Are you a MAGA
Yes,
loyalist?
Greg has crabs, everyone.
Now, Keenan.
It got madder.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Got mad, got
Hey,
crowds.
I'm just
That's what it's.
asking.
That's what it's
I
like.
mean,
guys.
you might
That's
as well
what
be
it's
because
like.
also page 319 calls for the complete elimination of the Department of Education.
They're not gonna do that.
give it back to the states.
Yeah, there's
They're
there's
not
a bunch
gonna
of
do
stuff
that.
in here, but that's all we have
They
time for
can't
at the
do
moment.
that. He can't
Just
do that.
remember, everything
Neither
that we
party
just
ever
talked
does
about is
anything.
very
That's
real.
the point.
It
They're
is in
going to
this
do
book.
all of it.
Part
Come
that
on.
You
nobody
can read it
understands.
online at
The Heritage Foundation runs the country.
Project 2025.
Yeah.
And
The
most
Heritage
importantly,
Foundation runs the
you
country,
can
guys.
stop
Don't
it
you know?
from ever happening by electing Kamala Harris as the next
So,
president
again,
of the United States.
no reason for, all vote against. Fear, 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 everyone. And let's get you more Stevie Wonder. Oh, mute, mute, mute. Mute this. Music.
Get it.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't get me taken down. Don't get us taken down for Bruno Mars, of all people.
That'd be the worst thing. Out of all things.
Dude, he's great. He's great. Yeah, that would be the worst.
Out of all of them,
great.
not Bruno Mars, but I'd be pretty upset if it was like Taylor Swift or something.
Yeah, I would be very upset.
Listen. I still don't understand, like, how people make their entire fucking.
You remember back in the day, you could play.
I don't
you
get
could
how
like
people
play
make their
music streams on. You can play whatever you want on Twitch. It didn't matter.
Yeah, you could do whatever. We need to go back to those days, and under communist America, it will be possible.
Wait, this is Mindy Kaling? Damn, they dolled her up, huh?
Her lips look like.
Or as the woman who courageously outed Kamala Harris as Indian in an Instagram cooking video. Yes, you're welcome.
You're welcome?
So
no, that's
proud
kind of
to be
caused
here
the problem.
supporting my friend. But the real reason I am here is that deep down, I truly believe that as a woman of color and as a single mother of 3, it is incredibly important that I be appointed ambassador to Italy. That's how this works, right? That's
actually
why
gonna
I'm
happen.
here. I've never been. I'm dying to go.
Right.
Guys, I just really need a break.
Watch that
I
actually
know
happen.
it's not the priority tonight, but just think about it. I am actually here because I have known the vice president for a long time, and I want to tell you a story about one of the first times I ever met her.
25 days.
She wasn't Madam Vice President then. She was my senator, and we were filming a video where she came to my home to cook dosas, a South Indian dish. Yes. It's not every day that a senator comes over, and I was pretty nervous. But when she arrived, we immediately hit it off. We talked about the love we have for our moms, who had both passed away from cancer. Both of our mothers were immigrants from India who came to America and committed their lives to serving others. My mother, Swati, became an OBGYN. Thank you. Kamala's mother, Shaimala, became a scientist with a PhD who dedicated her life to trying to find a cure for cancer.
These motherfuckers are really running with the fact that she's Jamaican.
And after speaking to
That means she's
Kamala,
black.
it was clear to me that Shaimala had passed down the same optimism
I
and
can't do that.
fearlessness to her daughter.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
But
nobody
the thing
ever
I remember
mentions
the most
Kamala's
about the
dad.
vice
What did he
president
do?
Is that
He was a
Kamala
murderer.
Harris can cook.
Yeah,
Guys,
that's why
she
they don't
was
mention
so much
him.
better
That's why
than
they don't
me.
mention him.
Yeah.
But she also knew that my family
But they
was
steal his identity. Isn't that the
So,
fucked up
as she
part? Like they
gently
steal his
corrected my
cultural
sloppy
heritage.
dosa making,
They
she
steal
was
the fact that he's
complimenting me
Jamaican.
every step of the way.
But they leave out
making
everything
sure that my
else.
daughter Kit
leave
heard
out
how
the
good I
Different
cooked.
racism, guys.
Comrade.
She had no desire to be seen as better than anyone else. She just wanted my kid to be impressed with her mom. And when she finally bit into my dosa, she looked at me and said, really good, and then never took another bite again. Yes. But it is that warmth,
Yeah, we
that
do, Arthur.
generosity of
It's real
spirit
weird.
that I know
Don't
she
look
will
into
bring
it,
to the
though.
White House as our next
It's
president.
blue.
Okay.
Kamala Harris cares
Go for it.
deeply about other people. She will fight to protect our freedoms because those are the values that her mother passed down to her. But in order to protect those freedoms, Democrats also need to win the House. So we have a lot to do, and please welcome to the stage your next Speaker of the House, Hakeem Jeffries.
Your next speaker of the House.
I'm done, guys. I can't listen to this gaslight.
Of course he's coming out to this song.
Good evening,
Oh my
Democrats.
God.
It's a high honor and a distinct privilege as a
You want to just get out
Brooklynite,
now?
New
You wanna
Yorker,
bail? No.
and as an American
You know, I'm bailing.
to stand
I'm bailing.
before you today
I'm
and
just gonna leave.
unequivocally
You can
express
carry it.
my support for Kamala Harris
I
and Tim Walz to be the next president
I don't
and
know
vice
if I can do
president
this.
of the United
I can't do it
States
either.
of America.
No.
You want to
It
just
Over
just-
the
it's
last
too
2
much.
years,
It's too much
House
of this.
Democrats
We gotta
have
turn
been
this
hard
off,
at
guys.
work.
I'm sorry.
And
I'm
we
sorry.
could not
This
have
is too much
asked for a
cringe.
better leader
This is
to
too much
partner
cringe.
with
I got stuff
than
to do. I'm gonna
President
be really busy
Joseph
tomorrow. We're not gonna be live
Robinette
tomorrow, so we just
Biden,
wanted to
who
do
will
this for
go
a little
down
bit.
as one of the most consequential presidents of all time.
All right, I'll shut off the volume for a little bit here. There we go.
We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Check out the rest of the shows.
Thanks for hanging out with us. If you're gonna suffer through the rest of this fucking stupid bullshit, I wish you all the best. I will say
We just can't. I can't do it anymore. I really cannot do it.
Better use this for your time. Instead of watching the rest of this or watching some content creator stream the rest of this and give the same reaction we are, because it's all whatever. We get it, right? Read What Is to Be Done by Lenin. Do that
so I
instead
mentioned
of
this at the beginning of the stream. Exactly. So if there's any book that you need to read, and all the leftist infighting could be stopped if everyone just read What Is to Be Done. That's it.
Yep.
That's all we need. That's all we need. Okay, guys? I hope you all have a good night. This was Politically Homeless. Check us out.
Have a good night, everybody. And this was fucked. Fuck this. Fuck everything.